Hey Virgo, this is Queen Novelle coming to do your end of August, September reading for you guys. I'm sorry about the delay. I'm sorry about not doing August. I'm sorry, but I come first. I have to I'm gonna starting off at Virgo and then work my way up to Leo because when I do Leo, I kind of get in my own thing, start going through my own problems, and I have to put myself first. Even though I think that it was kind of inevitable, I kind of needed to go through all that stuff. You guys understand? Let's jump into it. Okay, first we're gonna, instead of doing an astrology spread like I did for the other signs last month, I just pick a card. It has your advice in your tarot, pile one, pile two, and pile three. And I'll do your love confetti. I made some love confetti last month, as well as the regular confetti and your charms and your astrology dice. And I'll give you a forecast basically intuitively. Okay. So from now, which I'm feminist on the 24th of August, you guys are probably standing in your power right now, but you are dealing with some negativity, maybe getting negativity out, something that is bound to end, something that was bound to end from your past, childhood memories, childhood things, family oriented things, things that you've been in hermit mode about. That is coming to the surface today. And you guys are handling, though. You guys are standing in your power. You are not letting anything bring you down. Tomorrow, you, around the 25th, will be having some kind of karmic thing that will be resurfing, whether it's feelings, whether it's from your manifestations, whether it's from you trying to boss up. It's something that's karmic that you probably think that's hindering you, or just take some time out for yourself. Still stand in your power, but don't let the karmic things get you, because it could be good and it could be bad, but it's based off of your perception. But on the 26th, I can see you guys really coming into your power, really ready to end the bullshit, letting the karma handle its business, letting the divine handle their business, letting the spiritual realms take on certain things that may have been heavy burden for you. I can see that coming, and then the divine is definitely stepping in to help you out, just for you bossing up, letting them take charge. Basically, it's ending. Your intuition is letting you know whatever that needs to end, and you need to boss up. You basically been bossing up, trying to get your money right, trying to get yourself right, trying to get your manifestations, your spirituality, trying to get everything together. So anything that's stagnant, that's not serving you, is coming down. Then something is going to come to the ahead around the, and it could be around love, it could be around something you love, something like family, something your around your kids, um, something around like that. But it's something that is gonna have justice. Justice is gonna come to it. And this is right before the new moon, and that's usually what happened. Whatever is finishing out will finish out, and then a new moon come, and then there's some new beginnings that's coming. So the new moon is going to be something more spiritual for you guys. I know that people have been talking about the new moon, and it's something that's magical, and it's bringing in, certain things like new moons always bring in. But for the most of majority, I feel like this is going to be something spiritual, something like you bossing up, you standing in your power, you being having that strength and the strength and the passion to kind of like take charge. And you will be taking charge. You'll get that energy, because whatever your blessing is coming in, I believe whatever you manifesting is going to come into you around the first of September, which is your season. And even though there is some things that you will have to take care of, you will be standing in your power. Your intuition is going to guide you that these things gonna need to end. Like whatever needs to end is gonna end. Your intuition is very strong in the beginning of the month. You guys are finding your nurturing side. You guys are finding your power. You guys are having stability in your household, or trying to bring stability into your household. And you're gonna learn a lot from the divine. Around the 6th, there is some something that you'll need to address, which is kind of negative, of a negative sense, whether it involves love, a manifestation, the divine is stepping in. Your intuition is guiding you that this needs to end, but the divine is stepping in. This is an intuitive message, it's not off of the astrological um, aspects, but you'll notice that it's gonna come in. Um, Today you're probably dealing with just like negative things that you're feeling like, you know what, I'm too good for that. Like I'm not about to sit up there and you have to boss above the situation. But there is something negative that's coming to the surface today, as well as on the 6th of September. It's something that's karmic. It's something that's karmic that needs to be addressed. And you'll probably be going through the motions in the beginning of the month about it, but you remember who you are very quickly, especially around the 8th of the month. And the ninth, your intuition is like, this has to be done. And not only your intuition is telling you it has to be done, spirit is going to step in and let you know that that has to be done. Um, your intuition is going to be strong on the 11th. There is something that is going to have justice. Whatever you're looking for to have justice to a situation, whether it's a friend, a relationship, it could be a relationship, it could be something with your kids, it could be something with yourself, something from your past. The divine is stepping in, and there's justice that's going to be brought to the situation. And you're going to actually come off as nurturing. You're actually, it's going to cleanse you in a sense. I'm getting, you're coming off real nurturing and real stable and ready to learn, ready to embrace. And I really don't see much like you could go into hermit mode, but especially around the ninth, but I don't see that. I see that you knowing like it can go either way. Either you are going to have anxiety about it, or you're going to use your intuition to guide you before the divine steps in and lets you know that this has to end. Whatever you've been stagnant on, or if you're feeling stagnant about a situation, or whatever your intuition was guiding you, that has to end. This month to you guys is really about endings and beginnings. Like whatever's with the old is coming out and the new is coming in, because you have a lot of learning, especially spiritually. Sorry, you guys. Around the 15th, I can see something definitely coming to a head. Ending. The divine not only is going to step in, your intuition is going to step in, but it's that situation is going to be no more. Um, I gotta figure out what the planets is doing on. I'm gonna learn astrology, you guys. Like this is like basically what I've been on. I've been focusing on my kids, um, discovering my own little things about little things. So this is the fruits of my labor. Um, so basically, you guys, the 16th and 17th is going to be you're going to be recognizing little things. And even though whatever is ending is probably going to put you in a bad space, probably even have a tower moment about it, you have to like kind of stand in your power. You have to know that there is something bigger that is happening, and your intuition is getting strong, whatever this is. It has something to do with intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. The divine is stepping in left and right, ending things that no longer serve you. The little things as well as the big things. If there's something big that even you haven't touched bases on, that is going to end. I can see the 24th as well being but it's more spiritual, like you getting yourself spiritually together for the next step, like trying to get away from all negativity. The 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, I can see being some very powerful days for you, as well as the 26th being some powerful days. Actually, I see the end of the month looking really good for you guys. You're actually from the 26th on to like, going into Libra season, you guys are actually going to have some really, really good days. The 25th, I can see some money coming in. as well as the 21st. I could see some money coming in. And this is all off the dome. This is all intuitive. I'm not looking at the planets. Please let me know how it resonates for you because this is new. I had to cut out the astrology spread because someone said that it took too long. So let's jump into your confetti to add some more details. This is the love confetti. Okay. I had already put it because I don't want to. Okay, some of you have recently, and this is not everybody. Um, this is not geared towards everybody. Just like whatever here, if it resonate, it resonate. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay. Some of you have recently separated and is getting divorced. So I could see your divorce wrapping up, like on the 15th, something like that. But you're a hot shit right now. Like you're feeling yourself. Okay, there are some of you in love with two people, and Judgment Day is coming. Okay, I could also see the 20th the next month being a Judgment Day for you guys too. Yeah, I could see the 20th the next month being a Judgment Day for you guys, especially if you need to make a decision. Your partner thinks you are lazy. Okay, and that's for those of you that are in relationships, or maybe you're not in relationships and your partner took a hint like, oh, you need to clean up, oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that. And maybe you guys are just not compatible with certain things where you're like, I'm trying to fix myself spiritually. If I'm not good mentally, then I'm not good this way. Like I have to do both. It's like I can't sit up there and fake the funk. Like maybe that's your situation, but then maybe you need to rethink the relationship. You will meet someone online for some of you. Some of you will be detaching from a sex buddy. See, I see that things are ending for some of you guys. Just ending, 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 getting ready for new beginnings. For some of you, your partner is not faithful. And for some of you, you're dealing with domestic violence. Yeah, you're getting rid of shit that's not supposed to be there. Your partner's trying to let go of bad habits, but it's kind of hard for them. Maybe you've been pressuring your partner um, to better their life, better their health, just better themselves, and maybe they have been basically, not, they've been trying, but not trying enough, or not doing, still getting caught up in those old habits. For some of you, you're falling in love with a crush. Okay, a love interest that chose someone over you is coming back, but you have to be, are you willing to be someone's leftovers? Are you willing to be and this is not a total judgment, because I know that some situations it's like, you did your thing, maybe you didn't feel like you were up to par at the time, and then now you do feel like you up to par. But my question to you is, are they on your level? Do they deserve you? Because it's all about you, man or woman. It's all about you. It's all about your mental health. It's all about you growing. For some of you, you're single, but someone is claiming you. Getting out of situationships, getting out, letting go of a sex buddy. You're coming off as desperate. Okay, so desperate behavior, in my opinion, I feel like you're focusing on the wrong thing. And maybe it's your understanding with certain things, because we have all been desperate before, or came off as desperate even though we didn't think it was desperate. And it's all because you need to focus on yourself, to where you're not putting the person on the pedestal, you're putting yourself kind of on that pedestal. And that person may not end up being that good for you once you put yourself on that pedestal. Stop putting other people on that pedestal. An ex is coming back around just to make you jealous, okay? So for some of you, there's probably someone that's coming back around, flirting. And I had someone do this, an ex from a couple of years ago. Like, oh, can we hang out? When I come back in town, we're gonna hang out and stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm dating. Like, it's not a problem. And it was just to make his ex jealous. And then I see them together, and it didn't bother me, but it was just like, oh, you were just trying to make me jealous. Your psychic abilities is leading you to your partner. Yeah, like I had did in an intuitive message, like you guys are highly intuitive this month and you're being guided by divine. And when you're not listening to your intuition this next month, especially in September, you're going to notice God is going to step in, end it, whatever you're trying to end. And you're like, I don't know, and you know it's not good for you, and you still want to sleep with this person, or you're going to notice it's going to be something big that is gonna, like, you can't overlook it. It's like that's what's going to happen. Okay, so you're looking for love in all the wrong places for some of you. Yeah, okay. I already said that. I don't need to go into that. Your partner has PTSD. Be patient with the healing. So your partner's for some of you, your partner's probably been through a lot, and they everybody is going through like awakening process, I'm noticing. And when you have PTSD and you dealt with trauma and you're trying to um, build something with someone, and you're trying to hold on but you're dealing with your own crap, just be patient. But you can't help them until you help yourself. Even if you need to detach from that person, detach, and then work on yourself. Like, it's not about you getting with somebody else, it's all about you working on yourself. For some of you, your ex-husband is missing you. So it's like, it's crazy because some of you recently divorced, separated, and then he want to miss you. Your partner wants you to be more adventurous. So if your partner has been pressuring you to go out, do more, let's go hiking, let's go kayaking, let's go travel, let's go do this, you know, take a fun day out to go do some of those things, and be spontaneous with it too, as spontaneous as possible, because sometimes you could be one of those scheduled people, especially if you have kids, but you don't have to tell them. If you know that they're spontaneous and they're free that day, you can schedule your kids, babysitter and stuff. Don't tell them, and be spontaneous, so it looks like it's spontaneous but it's not spontaneous. Like, you have to plan the shit, but I'm just trying to help. Okay. There's a new suitor that's coming in for some of you that's older. Okay. And this person could be a Capricorn, maybe. I don't know. And some of you is falling in love with a crush. Okay. Okay, I hope that resonated for some of you. I know it's not going to fit everyone's situation, and it's not actually for everyone's situation. Okay. Okay, actually, let me do the charms. Yeah, when I was doing an astrology spread, it would go into like the hours. So I'm just gonna do the charms and then the other confetti, and then and it still probably go within the hour. But at least it's not like the other one. Like, it was like an hour and 40 minutes. Somebody was like, it's so long. Okay. All right, give me a second, you guys. Okay. For some of you, you are very... It's funny because I just said that with the intuitive forecast. You're ending things. You're realizing that something has to go. Something needs to die. You're ending things. It's done. It's done. It's a done situation. And it's things that's negative. Look with the little devil. Maybe it's a Capricorn. Maybe it's just something that needs to go. You're having faith with you're following your intuition, and you're having faith in your intuition. For some of you, you may be getting a new car, or you're realizing that it's time that you're gonna get a new car, or just maybe you just need to get away from this situation. Okay? Okay, for some of you, your solar plex chakra is popping. So you are figuring out that you are a healer. You're figuring out that you can manifest. You're figuring out your capabilities. And matter of fact, you have someone spying on you because of that. especially when it comes to your finances and you making money or you good putting yourself out there. You have someone definitely spying on you. But there is a need for you to probably network. There's a need for you to make those phone calls you need to make, pick up that phone, um, stand in your power. You guys are standing in your power. In that Leo power, which is creative energy, focusing on your kids, envisioning a better world for yourself. Um, Maybe you're letting go of Aquarius, but maybe you're just a rebelling from a situation that's keeping you from your creativity, that's keeping you have a lot of healing energy. Not only you're healing, you are a healer. You may heal people with your words. You may heal people with your you heal people with your words. You might probably have that healing remedies for things. For some of you, you are getting deep into the occult. For some of you, that's even witchcraft, I see. Be careful with that. I mean, because some people really think that they know, and it gets deep. I have very strong opinions about that, but not for this. Definitely, there's someone with a false mask. Perhaps you're in love with a Leo, or you're dealing with a Leo, or it's just someone with a very strong present. There is some drama that's coming up with that. There is some drama. This is someone with the lover's energy as well. There's something big that's coming up. Well, there's something that's coming up, but this is someone that you have a lot of sexual energy with. They're wearing a false mask. It just reminds me of good day to you, sir, on Family Guy when Brian beat up Stewie. Good day to you, sir. Where's my money? Maybe it's about money. Where's my money? Okay. For some of you, you know how to throw down. I think especially with maybe some of you is trying with witchcraft and stuff like that, or some of you may be putting it down, or maybe you're because it's different energy here. But some of you is creating a quote unquote book of shadows or your own spell book and stuff like that. Just make sure you're not doing any sinister things. That's my perception of it. As long as you're not doing anything that's harming animals, people, things like that. I mean, do you? Um, but there's really people out here that's harming people um, for witchcraft and stuff. Okay, but some of you are cooking. For some of you, you guys are cooking. Um, and this is for a small group. Somebody may need to go get a shot from someone that's too friendly with their body parts. Or you just maybe need to take your kids to the doctor, but I think someone is really being too friendly with their body parts. And I don't even think it's you. It may be you, but I think it's the other person. And you got to be careful. Okay? You guys are definitely trying to get away from negativity. And this month is definitely a change that's inevitable where you keeping away the negativity. You keeping away, you're walking away from the bullshit. You're walking away. She has her back turned. There's another one. You're walking away from negativity. She has her back turned. It's in the same area too. You're actually speaking up. You're developing new philosophies. Um, you're actually articulating how you feel spiritually. You're thinking about traveling. You're envisioning traveling for those who are, but some of you are doing some type of witchcraft. There's a witch here. And then some of you just figuring out that you are an alchemist. Maybe you're just mixing up things. Maybe that's what this is, mixing up things. You know, You're really good at alchemy. You're good at putting stuff together. You're good at making things. You're good at making products. You're good at there's a lot of different ways this can go. Yeah, but you're definitely trying to real like pull in. Okay, there's a sheep here. So there could be a sheep. I'm hearing sheep in wolves clothing. Be careful, especially with this witch. It's by a witch. So maybe it's not, but that's not you. Maybe you need to be careful with doing experimenting with certain things that you're getting your information from other people. You're not getting it from your intuition. That's the biggest thing. Um, and you don't want to also harm, because whatever this is draining your heart chakra as well as your crown chakra. You're probably having bad visions, you're feeling spiritual, spirits and things like that. But definitely, I see someone walking away from that type of energy. Anything negative, I feel like you guys are walking away from. But there is something that's coming in that's very playful, very young for some of you. You guys are definitely, I'm sorry, sometimes I think when I click a pin. Yeah, there's a need for change for the new things to come in. You have to be open to this change, and you also need to stretch, do some yoga. And for some of you, you might want to do some gymnastics. For some of you, you might want to do some pole dancing. Anything that's going to get you to the place where you're feeling in your power. You're not hurt. Some of you are moving. You're moving away. You're moving. You're getting away. I see you're getting away from things that's no longer serving you, negative energy for some of you. Someone that's doing some type of craft, you're getting away from just the negativity of aspect of it all. You're noticing what's happening. And for some of you, you're just cooking more. You want to improve your health. You thinking about even creating a cookbook. Okay. Now let's jump into your, this is for Virgo. The regular confetti. All right. Okay, this flew out. For some of you, you are thinking about buying crystals. Maybe you should buy some crystals. Just get into the just get into the meanings. Everything has a meaning. Everything from colors to shells to crystals to the cars to numbers. Everything has a meaning. Everything has a meaning. For some of you, you're letting go of a porn addiction, or you need to let go of a porn addiction. It's toxic and it's actually programming your mind. For some of you, you might want to get some smoky quartz to help with your family patterns. And for some of you, just go to the beach. The best way to recharge your batteries is a beach, a lake, anything where there's a body of water where you can look up at the trees and recharge your batteries and connect with the universe. And I know it kind of sounds hippie, but it works. Because sometimes I could be really hood and I try to pull it back because I'm not trying to be that. Like, I'm trying to be everything. I want to be hood and everything else. So just keep that in mind. For some of you, there's a tower moment with your children over family and you breaking generational curses. So that ties into the smoky quartz with the family problems. And I don't pull no wool over nobody's eyes. I do the good, the bad, the indifferent things that people don't want to touch on. And it's because I watch too many videos on YouTube where you get this kind of unicorn perspective where it's all about love, and then you get hit with a whole bunch of shit bullshit, and it's like that's not even what it's about. Because I read tarot and it's like, okay, so that's what that card meant. That's what that, but they will gear their perception all towards love, and it's love and family, love for self, love for, So I try to give you a lot of different perspectives. I hope this video is not getting too long. For some of you, you have a good supportive dad, which is good, because during these trying times, because, okay, there's another tower moment with children, so there is something that's happening with your children. We have two different confettis that has you're breaking generational curses as well as family. And it's sometimes not even your generational, well, it is all your karma because it is tied in, but sometimes you'll be affected by the other parent's karma, and you still have to deal with their issues, with your child, your issues with your child, because it's kind of like both tied into one. And some of it is your karma, but some of it is not. For some of you, you're stopping addictive drugs, but are you noticing you need to stop addictive drugs? You're stopping sex addiction. Whoa. So we have stopping porn addiction, stopping sex addiction, stopping breaking generational curses. You guys are on your shit. And it goes back to the intuitive message of you guys standing your power and breaking something. It's all about endings. You guys are ending a lot of stuff. There's a tower moment coming with your family, and family secrets are coming out. And these are could be the same person. It could be different for people. I kind of have my tower moments already. That's how I got this far. And it's still not coming because I'm noticing there's a lot of stuff that's still coming out. But August was a very trying time for me, and July, especially with all the retrograde stuff. Like, that's why I really need to learn astrology. um it's time to stop selling your body. For some of you, you're probably just a little, not even like, that doesn't even go for, like, maybe some of you are strippers. We do have a stripper charm. Maybe you, make a little buck here and there. Maybe you're a prostitute. Maybe you are, the type of person that just casually go out and have sex, and you feel like you need to get something in return, or maybe just a little friendly. Who knows? But that is your business. No one is judging you. I'm not judging you. The only thing is you're noticing that is something that needs to come to a head. This is something that you don't want anymore, or something you've been feeling intuitively that is coming to an end. For some of you, you might need to get some smudge sticks, which is like Palo Santo. If you don't have any money, you can get some sage and like dry it out yourself and like hang it upside down in the closet. Make sure that it doesn't touch anything. Let it dry out for a little while and then bind it together. You can find all that stuff at the 99-cent store, or you can just buy some sage, or you can get some cinnamon sticks, or you can get rosemary, and just dry these things out, and then get some like string that you do like a turkey with. Tie those things up, like, like EBT friendly. Get in. Nobody's judging you. Come on, let's get yourself together, girl, boy, get it together. Okay, your third eye is opening. You are becoming very aware of spirits. You're aware of your spirituality. You're aware of the it being more. For some of you, you are a rapper. So I didn't see this before. I put this as speak up, but you guys are a rapper. Maybe you're thinking about, maybe I do see a stripper messing with a rapper. That's for a certain person, I guess. But yeah. Oh, you're a pro rapper and you're known. Hey, holla, donate, hit me up. What's up? Okay. Getting yourself out there, get me out there too. All right. Okay, for some of you, don't chase anyone. Anytime you feel like chasing anyone, and this is not love all the time. Sometimes family members try to make you chase them. Friends try to make you chase them. You calling them, they not answering. Call them one time, leave their ass alone. Like, when you start focusing on yourself, all that is going to become like for the birds. Like, you're not going to care about any of that crap. It's time for a change. Yeah, you guys are ready for a change. Something big is happening in September. You damn right, because this is y'all month. For some of you, you were a runaway as a child, and maybe you are doing some self-reflecting and you don't want to, pass down some things to your kids, or you just like need to close out that chapter, close out that narrative so you can change your narrative. Okay, for some of you, your best friend is hating and you need to slow down. Slow down and think about your next move. Slow down and think about what you're thinking. And also check with your eye opening. You will want to check yourself when you are having negative thoughts, whether it's hating on somebody, whether it's like bossing up on somebody and they don't want this, and you putting all that extra, that's negative energy. That gives people that especially that use craft and um, voodoo, and they target certain people. When you have a negative aura, you're an easy target, like you're an easy vessel when you're not woke. Okay, you need to humble yourself. Okay. And some of you want to create your own affirmation. This is a time because you guys are standing in your power, and your experiences is what is going to be in those affirmations. So definitely go for that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So I have Jupiter, Gemini, and what is this? Six. Okay. Virgo. So we have Jupiter, Gemini, and Virgo, which lets me know that this month that you guys will be, divine intervention is going to step in, and there's a lot of negativity that you're getting rid of out of your life, especially in for those of you in your love life, with the Gemini. And for others, it's your perception of love is going to change, and it's negative views about your perception of love that's going to change. But you have a lot of luck on your side. You have a lot of luck. You actually have a couple of spirit animals here. You have an eagle, a horse, a bat, a turkey. So give thanks. And it's right by humble. I didn't see that. So give thanks and be humble. Um, what else do I see? What else do I see? A lion. Okay. And definitely I see a lot of with a lot of negativity that you're getting rid of. And these are not little situations, these are actually big situations, um, that even if you're not trying to change them, God is going to change them. Um, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. God is going to change them. And ultimately you're gonna be grateful. You're gonna be grateful. Okay, let's get into the groups. Man, I don't. I've been trying to do like this fast. I guess it doesn't go fast for me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna work on it. I'm really am. I talk too much. Okay, so we're going into group one. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If this is resonated for you, pause that video, go subscribe, like it. Let's get right into it. Group one. Okay, so you guys got the Daughter of Swords, the Ten of Cups in reverse, Justice, the Empress, Clarified by Death, Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so already this is speaking to me because Jupiter is here, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Death, this is definitely the group. Something is going to end around the 15th of September. And if it do, like low-key high five me, but you should be already subscribed. So it's easy for you to just, get back to me. Don't forget to click that notification bell. Okay. Don't forget to do what you gotta do. Okay. But you're standing in your power. For some of you, this is you standing in your feminine power, whether you're a man or a woman, bringing justice to a situation. And feminine power is just nurturing, just being the nurturer, not so hard, having compassion, having being all the queens in one. So that means that you done stabilize the bitch and the emotion. You done stabilize like that type of. You done stabilize your fire energy, your water energy, your mind. You're stable right now. But what's happening is the endings. And for some of you, you're getting out of relationship. This is the group with the divorce. Your perception of what love is not the same, and you're taking charge towards something better. You're receiving a lot of enlightenment right here. You're taking charge to something better with the Daughter of Swords, which is the same as like the Knight of Swords. And your perception of what you want is changing. You're definitely bringing your intuition is guiding you to end a situation or have a new perception about a situation and bring justice to a situation. For some of you, this has something to do with a marriage, a relationship. For some of you, it has something to do with the domestic violence, courts, having the courage with courts, figuring out something that's not love. For some of you, it has something to do with your kids, with the Empress. Okay, but the situation is ending. And the great thing about the death card is it's an ending after a beginning, and you're going to learn so much from it that you're going to be so grateful for learning that experience. But for some of you, you're ready to get your money up and you're ready to be single. Okay? I have to remember that the camera is up here. Please forgive me. Okay? You're going to be receiving some messages, some enlightenment. You're very eager to learn more about who you are, um learning more about, because it's a lot of green, it's a lot of emotions in the background, and she's focused on this fish, which is an Aquarius. So I feel like, well, no, the fish is not an Aquarius, that's a Pisces. Okay, so this could be more of but why I get Aquarius vibe, you envisioning a better world for yourself, and you're using your intuition to guide you. You're figuring out what is love and what's not love. But these cycles are ending. And not only that, the divine is stepping in. The divine is stepping in with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I hope this makes sense for you guys. All right, you guys got separation. Okay, this makes sense for you guys. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But fuck them. New love is coming in. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. You're figuring out what's love and what's not love. And you're being playful, sharing chemistry with this person, this new person. Creative writing. It's time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen or article or a book. So I definitely feel like you guys, definitely for those of you who want to create affirmations, a journal is a great way to start to create affirmations, because sometimes you can write something down. It's insignificant to you at that time, but when you grow a little bit more, you can go back to it like that's what that meant. Even with when you do your own tarot, write it down, because sometimes you'll predict certain things that you didn't know that you predicted because you didn't read the tarot so well at the time. Okay, you guys got spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of your mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Yeah, you're taking that leap of faith. Tolerance. Ain't taking no bullshit, huh? You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. purification. It is time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and your mind. So the way to do that, I'll say you can go and go online, look up chakras, go on Pinterest, look up chakras for essential oils, for herbs, things of that nature. If you're not by natural bodies of water is the best way to detox your chakras. If you're not by natural bodies of water, you definitely need to detox in a bath with sea salt and your essential oils. Get a recipe online. Um, and heal yourself, but definitely yoga helps too, as well as exercise, but exercise with an intention, as well as you guys are getting away from a lot of negativity with the black tourmaline. Okay, like, share, subscribe, group one. I love you guys. I'll see you next month. Donate if you can. um the private readings, I'm not sure. I've been going through a lot right now, and I really would like to keep these readings going, but it's not producing anything, so we'll see. I'm being optimistic. Okay, group two, you guys got the pyrite, which means y'all all focus on y'all bread, the dough, the dough. Okay, okay. Okay. So you guys got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Rods in reverse, the Sun of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Daughter of Cups in reverse. So one thing we were noticing, your cards is in reverse, and it's clarified by the Six of Rods, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So definitely what I see is you guys, for some of you, you have to take a leap of faith and trust that you are being guided in the right direction. Your intuition is guiding you. Because what's going to happen is, if you don't trust your intuition, the divine is going to step in, and it's going to end a situation where you have to mentally prepare yourself for that ending. And if you don't follow your intuition, you're not mentally preparing yourself, which means it's going to hit you like you don't want it to hit you, okay? And with this Three of Rods in reverse, it has something to do with something you're passionate about, a love interest, something that you thought was going to come in but didn't come in, something that you thought was going to go somewhere but didn't go nowhere, um, something that has to do with love, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, whether it's family issues. It's something to do with some type of love situation, something you love, something you thought you loved. But definitely, you guys, I feel like your intuition, you haven't been following your intuition like that. And you're getting warning signs everywhere. Your dreams, you're getting warning signs. When you go down the street, you're getting warning signs. And maybe you're interpreting it a different type of way, but you're going to be forced. And this is for a certain person too. It has something to do, especially with this one, with just options. Maybe you were an option. You was treated like an option, and you accepted that. And now it's like you have no other choice but to see the light in the situation. You have no other choice but to recognize the situation for what it is. Maybe you're just receiving spiritual downloads where it's like you're noticing now, like, oh, I see it. But with the Knight of Cups, this is also something that you was expecting to come in, especially for those of you who was waiting on somebody to come in. I feel like you was expecting them to come in being your knight in shining armor, and nothing. But you got to put yourself first. You're receiving a lot of enlightenment about a situation, and overall you will have victory in that situation or in a situation. But you have to release some negativity. Whatever negative thoughts that you had about it, whatever negative perceptions you had about it, whatever you was like passionate about with this person or the situation that was negative, you have to let it go. and take a leap of faith on yourself, because with this King of Pentacles, it's someone that's very grounded. It's someone that's very, that knows his shit, like knows his worth, knows how to get that money, knows how to, whether you're a man or a female, like, but with this Six of Rods, even though Six of Rods is very viewed very in a good point of view, the divine is kind of stepping in and making you realize who you are, bringing justice to a situation. Um, Maybe this is you having to take a leap of faith and leave this King of Pentacles, maybe your breadwinner, um, and bringing justice to the situation. Maybe it has something to do with courts, police, um, someone that's older, someone that's very, you taking a leap of faith to have victory. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different energies for this. I'm getting a lot of different energies for this. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, definitely for those of you that are in domestic violence relationships, you have to take a leap of faith and recognize that you are also that King of Pentacles energy, and you have to bring justice to your situation. Use your intuition to guide you, okay? Oh my God, I hope that resonates. But it was just so much coming in. Okay, so you guys got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others for some of you. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Yeah. See, I think these energies is directly, of course, everybody can resonate with it in a certain way, but I was picking up on very specific energies. Um, Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Ooh. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation, all the people involved, including yourself. Passion. Ooh, so you guys got two passion cards. Ooh, look at that. Passionaire and passionaire. And compassion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Evolution. Leveling up, level up, level up. You realize that the obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So you guys are healers, healers of the earth, high priestess. You have the divine knowledge that can help others through their spiritual teachings. Through your spiritual teachings. And sorceress. So you guys are actually very powerful, but maybe some of you struggle with the power, or it's hard for you to kind of like explain it to people. um Fairness. Okay, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So not only you guys got fairness, you guys got the justice card. So something definitely, your intuition is guiding you through a situation, and definitely justice is going to be brought to the situation. And you are that King of Pentacles with the Pyrite. Okay. All right. Group 2, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments. No judging here. You don't have to tell me how it resonates for you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next month. If you'd like to donate, please donate. I'm not sure if I'll be I'm thinking about it. Doing personal readings. I only had a few, and I end up having to focus on myself, but I still would like to give my energy to you guys. All right, going to group 3. You guys got the Six of Swords in reverse, the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, again, the Ace of Rods, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so definitely you guys got similar energies like the other group. There's something that you need to walk away from that you're hesitant about walking away from. There's something that you need to drop that is negative, and it's a mental thing. It's something that is your perception of something, um, how you view something. You need to drop it, and it could be, um, for some of you, alchemy, or the way you manifest. For some of you, I think this is strongly alchemy. I have a lot of alchemy symbols, a lot of witchcraft symbols, things of that nature. And maybe, you need to change your perception because it's a negative point of view. But definitely, you guys are manifesting right now. You guys are trying to build your craft. But for some of you, maybe you wasn't as confident in building it, maybe sharing it with the people that's around you, maybe who you're going to build it with the Three of Pentacles there. But definitely it's clarified with the Ten of Pentacles, which means you'll be very successful. You'll get a lot of money out of it. You just got to have faith in yourself. You have to step in to this. For you to step into this magician type of energy, you have to be very confident. You have to know your shit, because with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is walking away from something. And the fact that it's in reverse, it makes me feel like you're hesitant to walk away from it. But it's okay, because the divine is going to step in for y'all ass this month. And I'm telling you that, and it's going to lead you in the right direction. It's going to make you stand in your power. It's going to make you get away from this karmic situation that have someone being very deceitful in the background, and have you building your craft, building what you are manifesting. You're going to start putting work towards what you're manifesting, even with your mouth. And it's something also spiritual. It's something that's spiritual. You're manifesting something spiritual. Maybe something you like, oh, I want to meet my soulmate. Or people don't realize when you say you start calling in your soulmate, you have to go through a spiritual journey just for you to get to your soulmate. Because you know why? That's a part of your soul. So when you say shit like that, don't expect not to go through the soul part when you're talking about your soulmate. And this could be a soulmate. This could be just you wanting to know more spiritually, and you're getting your answer. You're getting wish fulfillment. The only thing is it's affecting your emotions, your connections with certain people. For some of you, you're drinking more. For some of you, you're indulging a little bit more than you usually would, because you have to have an understanding of this. The understanding is you're manifesting it. And half of the time, it is a soulmate you're calling in. You calling in my soulmate, and then next thing you know, it's like, I didn't ask for all this spiritual shit. Okay, so you guys got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And yeah, what you're leaving out the past is the Seven of Swords, which is people doing you dirty, people sneaking off with the goods, people promising you bullshit and then not delivering, that type of stuff. You guys got children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this definitely could be the group that's going through some tower moments with your children. Don't worry about your love life. Unless this person has something to do with your children, they can either wait and they can understand, or they're not for you. Because right now it's all about you first. Then you can focus on your children. But you got to make sure that you're mentally able to handle the situation, especially if it's a tower moment with your children. Okay, so you guys got a wedding. The situation involves marriage. So maybe new love is coming in. Clear audience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. You guys need to follow your intuition. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Own your shit. Okay? Don't sit up there and think you're gonna manifest, but you're not gonna revisit certain situations, or you don't want to revisit the mental situation that caused you. No. You're asking to manifest. You're getting everything you asked for. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in service of love. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put Okay. Okay, empathy, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love, and take a leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desires into action. Okay, you guys, that's they basically kind of says it here. You know, you have to take a risk, leave what this mental anguish, whatever is mentally, people, you know, doing stuff to you mentally, you allowing this to happen because you're manifesting something else. You have to take a leap of faith, okay? All right, group three, I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Let me know how this resonates for you. If you do want a private reading, you know, hit me up, email in the comments. I'll put the information down below. But, you know, take care of yourself, you guys, and I love you guys with all my heart. All right, see you next month.